returning stinkies. I hope you guys are doing great today. If you're new, hello, I'm Kruzadar. I'm a variety creator here on YouTube. And today we're reacting to more Pepe memes. If you don't know who Pepe is, he is a little Muppet, the king prawn. I think I had a couple people try and correct me on it. When I looked at the comments, they're like, he's a king prawn, not a shrimp, I'll have you know. So yes, Pepe the king prawn. But if you didn't know, there's a whole last video. I highly recommend watching it. It was really funny. But I noticed at the end of the video, I was actually under the wrong audio. It was the same audio, but you know when there's like a smaller circle, it was more niche. So anyways, now we're gonna actually watch more Pepe memes under the actual original, quote unquote, original audio that most people are posting under. So we're gonna see a lot of different top stuff than we did last time, and I think it'll be a little bit more variety. We had quite a bit of medical stuff, I feel like, on the last one, even though there was other stuff in there, but it was like primarily medical stuff. Anyways, that said, you know, make sure to sub, hit the like button, all that other stuff. Say hello to my little Twitch stinkies over here. They're being good right now. They have a fun little festive emote over there. Yeah, they're very excited for Christmas. They're saying they love you. Yeah, they're giving you this little hand symbol right there. But yeah, if you're new and you don't know, I do upload very regularly. I do really recommend joining Discord though. You do not have to be a subscriber, well, or a member, whatever you want to call it over here. To join, anybody can join Discord. And in there, you'll get notifications for YouTube videos, merch drops, all that good shit. So highly recommend doing that if you have not. But without further ado, we're gonna react. I know the cam setup is gonna be different from last time. I am doing it live this time, so I'm gonna not cover things. Like I'll just cover a couple of the comments. You'll kind of see here. But I am going to go ahead and, hold on, Twitch chat, let me move you guys over here. My camera won't be as big as it was last time on the YouTube video. Okay, can't I just right click and go full screen? What happened? I have to do it from over here, don't I? Listen, my F11 key, half my function keys don't work. I don't want to talk about it. Well, I don't want to talk about it. It is what it is, okay? It is what it is. One day I'll get a new keyboard, probably. Or buttons for it, probably not. I don't. Someone told me there's a way to enable and disable your function keys, and like, I wonder if I'm just doing that half the time. Buys new PC, same crappy keyboard. Listen, it's my Lord of the Rings keyboard. Look how nice I've got. It's so nice. Ignore the dust, but it's a nice keyboard. Skin cheese on you. You don't see skin cheese on here. Don't fucking lie. There's dust, but there ain't no fucking skin cheese. I don't see a lick of skin cheese on here. Please don't lick the skin. I'm not gonna lick it. I'm gonna sell it to some poor soul on eBay when I go viral one day. And profit off of it.
That's the grossest thing I've ever heard.
No, it's not. No, hold on. No, hold on. You told me that you had uterus lining shedding come out of your mouth in a dream. I don't want to hear it from you saying that's gross. All right, that one night when I was in high school, when I decided to try an olive oil mask for my hair since someone laughed at me and said my hair looked like hay. Oh. Is that a thing? People do that? Olive oil masks in their hair? After I soaked my hair in oil, I saran wrapped my head. I went down to the garage to get a drink out of our garage fridge. I put way too much olive oil. It dripped everywhere. The path became an oil slick. Like through the whole house? Suddenly one of our cats jumped out, frightened me, and I went flying on the oil. I slammed into the door and passed out? That hard? I woke up in complete darkness. The lights were on a timer. I panicked. I didn't know where I was. My phone was dead. I tried to stand. My legs were completely asleep and I was covered in oil. Oh man. There's still more? We're still going? I tried to run to the door. I slammed into many things, knocking them over, making tons of noise, screaming. I finally got to the house door. I opened it and set off the house alarm. My family had gone to bed and set it. Oh. I tried to type in the right code. I didn't because I was so confused. I make my way as fast as I can to my room. As soon as I get upstairs. Wait, so her poor dad? The dad's so gonna eat shit. As soon as I get upstairs, the full burglar alarm starts blasting. I had never heard it before. My dad jumps out in front of me, only in his underwear, wielding a titanium baseball bat. We both scream, he's pissed, and he turns off the alarm. Okay, well, at least he didn't eat shit. I go to my room, lay down a towel, lay down my saran-wrapped head for slumber. Hold on, after you've had your hair and it's clearly too much olive oil, we're now gonna lay on the pillow? This is crazy. 15 minutes later, I hear noises coming from the door below my bedroom. I look out the window. 3 men in all black with flashlights trying to pick the lock. Did he not rearm the alarm? I have to wake up Dad again. We're being robbed. Turns out it was the police checking out the alarm. Oh my God. Okay, this is, they were already in the neighborhood due to a water line break. My dad is now pissed. By this time, I have to be up in an hour. I don't sleep. I listen to the winter storm outside. My head soaks in the oil. When it's time to wake up, I run to the bathroom to rinse the oil out of my hair. Because of the water line break, there's no water. I go to school with a saran wrapped head. Bro, that is... That's a fucking nightmare. Oh, I don't know what's worse. The fact that she was getting bullied for having dry hair and now that she went to school with a saran wrapped head of olive oil. Oh, God. Nix needs to read about this. This does feel like, I feel like this is some shit Nix would have done, dude. When someone came up to me on the, fuck. Okay, this is something that pisses me off. The auto scroll. The auto scroll. Oh man, like I'm still reading. There's so much fun on the screen, dude. Why do they do that? Okay, here we go. When someone came up to me on the subway and asked if I, motherfucker! When someone came up to me on the, this happened so much in the last video and Kyle had to edit it out. I'm not kidding. It was like a rage comp every time I went to a new one. I told him, I was like, people are gonna get annoyed. So we're gonna edit it out. Anyways, the auto scroll pisses me. I'll pause it and sometimes it'll just keep going. Okay. Like, why did it do that? There's a setting to turn off auto scroll. Are you sure? Oh, fucking Christ, dude. Why couldn't you have been there when I was recording the last video? Why were you not there when why didn't you tell me this when I recorded the last video, Cad? My husband doesn't get the middle finger. He gets the ring finger. It didn't do shit. It still auto-scrolled. It still fucking did it. I turned it on, but it was off already then. Fuck you guys. You can deal with an ad now while I sit here and cool off and fucking drink my water. I regret doing it live. Now all my fucking bloopers are gonna be, my bloopers are being revealed now. Okay, here we go. Next one. It's gonna do it. Hold on. It's gonna do it. I'm gonna click.
I'm spending $7 to tell you that the setting to turn off photo scroll is not the auto scroll setting. The setting you want is in account settings.
Can I ask where on account setting? Is it content preferences? All right, anyways, I'm just gonna have to fucking deal with raging. When someone came up to me on the subway and asked if I liked the book I was reading, and I told them no, it's the most self-indulgent, overwritten drivel I've ever read in a while. The main character is so unlikable. I keep praying a meteor falls on her or something just so this book can end. When the person asking was in fact the author and had based the character on herself. As a writer, that would be the most helpful critique I've ever received. Unfortunately, it would also be my 13th reason. Maybe it's just my social awkwardness talking, but I never in a million years would have told you I was the author. I would have just gone home and cried. The worst thing they can say is no. Oh, man. That's funny. Oh, why? Yeah, why? I would never. Oh, God, that's funny, bro. Holy shit. I'd cry for years. Can't take criticism, stay inside, and don't write books. Honestly, real shit. They fucking asked for it, right? Oh, God.
Well, that's one way to get to the punchline of a book quickly.
When I was 18, I decided to get a helix piercing without telling my parents. I hid it. Parents, there should be a period there. I hid it successfully for 3 days. On the 3rd day, I was eating dinner with my family and turned to look at the TV. All of a sudden, I heard, "Is that a piercing?" from my dad. Before I could react, he stood up and smashed a plate on the ground. While yelling at me, "It's not that serious!" while yelling at me that he was going to rip it out of my ear. My mom silently got up and walked into the kitchen. I braced myself in preparation of getting hit. All of a sudden, there was a liquid on my face. I opened my eyes, and Mom had stabbed my dad in the shoulder. Homie grew up in an abusive household. That's kind of sad. I feel bad for Homie, because if that's mom's reaction, if the first thing she did was to go grab the fucking knife. In a true I don't know what to do fashion, I made a TikTok about the situation. Oh, brother. Oh, god damn it, kids these days. It went viral. There's another slide. There's another one after this one. An hour after my dad called my mom from the ER and said he was going to make up a story about how they were joking around while doing the dishes, and it was an accident. In a true deadpan voice, my mom said, "No, tell them the truth. I can handle jail." Long story short, I am fine. My dad is okay too. And a big chunk of TikTok still thinks my mom is a badass for defending me like that. Truly stood on business. What the fuck, bro? Mom is a thug. Yeah, bro. It kept going. There was more and more slides I wasn't expecting, man. I thought it was gonna end on when dad got up. 10 toes standing on business, yeah. She's a beast, the fuck. I know, okay, guys, I know the next lyric is not underground leper, but for some reason, it rhymes and my brain autofills it for that song every single time. Because I don't know, I can't remember what that specific lyric is. And so anytime it plays, I can't say it because I'm just like, it's gonna underground methods, underground leper kind of Oh, yeah, that's a very different lyric. I leave the lepers out of it. All right, here we go. One time I really didn't want the fucking auto scroll to turn on. One time I really didn't want to go to school. So I told my mom I was hurting really bad so she would let me stay home. She asks my symptoms and I make something up on the spot. Oh no, is she a nurse? She proceeds to tell me to get in the car and that we were going to the hospital because she's 100% sure my appendix burst. Knowing I lied, I was freaking out in the car and was scared I was gonna get in trouble for lying. After getting tests done in the hospital, I decided to tell my mom I lied about not feeling good. Oh my God, she was so upset with me that she said, "You better hope something's wrong with you." The doctor comes in and tells my mom, "You might want to sit down." He tells my mom that I have a tumor. He says it has teeth, hair, and can have eyeballs.
What did he say?
Hospital trip well spent. What? Terranoma? How did they found that out from my blood test? They found that, like, those giant nasty balls? Oh no. Ew. That's what that's called? She absorbed her twin. Pregante. Bro, don't bring that meme into this. Teratoma. Oh yeah, I don't think I can show this one on stream, even if it's educational. Oh, here's a dried out one. I could show a dried out one that's not wet. Hold on, this image isn't gross. One sec, I got you. Yeah, that one don't look, the other ones look really fucking gross. But yeah, that's damn. Yeah, they're normally, I mean, when you take it out of the body, normally it's wet. Not gross. I mean, this one's not covered in blood and like most of these look like they have fucking pus in it. And like giant cystic, some of them look like they've got shit in it. Yeah, I'm telling you, this don't look bad at all. Apparently that's a teratoma we've learned today. Wow, look at that. When I realized Instagram DMs had a message request section, I knew immediately, bro, I knew that was T-Pain. I saw him tweet about this, bro. I knew this was T-Pain, man. I remember him tweeting about this. Like last year. Oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna keep it going for those of you that don't know. When I realized Instagram DMs had a message request section, I had hundreds of messages from companies and celebrities that I had just straight up accidentally ignored. I'm so sorry, Fergie. Forgive me, Voila Davis. I don't know who Voila Davis is. I'm assuming it's a fashion brand. Oh, she's an actress. Bro, her name, she's a very famous actress. She's done a lot of like legal, like lawyer shows and other movies. Oh, that's a great picture of her. Hold on, my camera's kind of covering it. That's a great picture of her. She looks stunning in that picture. Viola? Okay, listen, chat. I'm slightly dyslexic. Cut me some slack. One day after dating a guy I really liked for 3 weeks, I saw a wedding dress on sale for $100.
What?
I'm embarrassed for this. Guys, don't do this. Please don't ever do this. Don't do that. This is setting yourself up for fucking failure, man. I bought it because I am insane and also because I thought, well, hell, if it works out, this will be such a cute story. And if it doesn't, I'll never tell anyone. Oh, they're posting the TikTok though. Oh. The next week, he invited me to his brother's wedding across the country. Great sign. The next week at dinner, he said, I told my mom about the dress. She told him about the dress? And I said, what? Wait, she didn't tell him? He said, the dress online you bought. I said, how do you know about that? And he said, you told me. I stared in shock. I didn't tell you about that, I whispered. He just smiled and said, don't worry, I think it's cute. I'm still confused as how he knows. Did I tell him, then fall and hit my head and don't remember? Oh, homie is in her computer system and her internet. So I say, you don't think I'm insane? And he says, why would I think that? To which I reply, because buying a wedding dress after dating someone for 3 weeks is a little nuts. His smile faded, eyes wide. You bought a wedding dress? You see, I had forgotten something. I had forgotten that I bought a dress for his brother's wedding online. A dress with sparrows on it, which I told him about. Self-report. Self-report. Oh my God. Which is what he told his mom because she loves sparrows and thought that was a cute coincidence. I froze, looking for the nearest sharp object to impale myself on and end my humiliation. And he said, with a great bellow of laughter, oh my God, this is so embarrassing for you. Who says that? I mean, honestly, she kind of deserved it, but oh no. And then he leaned back, arm over the back of the booth, and flashed me a wicked half grin and said, I don't think I've ever been more flattered. Okay. And now we're married. No way! Honestly, W. Honestly, that's kind of fucking cute. His reaction is funny. His reaction's fucking hilarious. Oh my God, bro. That was insane! There's the dress. Oh my God. I actually love that for them. That's, wow. We love. That was a cute ending to that. It's not one of the top comments is my heart during this. I can't, it's so funny. You said that's so embarrassing for you. A cute delusional moment. That was. Oh man, chat, please, most of you that's not going to work out for, okay? This is like a 1 in a million shot. Don't try to repeat this. I'm curious where this one's gonna go. Point of view, your husband makes hot cocoa, nothing else, just hot cocoa. Oh no. Like not, like, what? Why is it so messy? Huh? Brother, what the fuck happened? What the relaxing on the couch, so proud, drinking his 1 cup of mid-hot chocolate. This put me in a bad mood. I'm not even not even my house or husband. They just be playing in there. Weaponized incompetence. Oh my god, dude. Look, same. My ADHD side quest to make it better, but I clean it up afterwards. Oh my god. Oh, this one's long. Oh god. At one point, my partner and I lived with his parents. They had a weekly pizza night. On a particular week, one of us chose Pizza Hut. This was a mistake. So we eat our dinner and everything is fine. I'm a little queasy, but hey, no big deal. I just sleep it off. 3 a.m. rolls around. I wake up drenched in sweat. I feel like my abdomen is going to explode. I feel like I'm about to be sicker than I've ever been in my life. This is me ordering a large pizza with stuffed crust, extra cheese, 3 cheese blend, and extra cheese on top of the extra cheese. This is me. Are we sure they're not just lactose intolerant? I hop up, running out of bed to our connecting bathroom. It's fine. I'm safe. I made it to the toilet, right? Wrong! I sit down and I am taking the most horrendous dump that I've ever taken in my life. Seconds later, I start vomiting. Oh. Straight up out of the Exorcist projectile vomit. Oh no. I start to feel incredibly lightheaded. I'm pouring sweat at this point. I think to myself, this is it. This is how I die. I have a burp coming. Oh. I'm going to die covered in my own bodily fluids in a room that's also covered. So I stand up, convinced that these are my last 10 seconds of life. I needed to make it to my partner. I needed to tell him that I loved him before I died. I immediately fall over. My legs work less than they normally do. Oh no. I army crawl, still covered in liquids, just desperate to say my last goodbyes. I make it to the bed, and it's high up. My partner is a heavy sleeper. Oh no. She's gonna jump scare the shit out of him, isn't she? I smack upwards in his direction a couple of times. He wakes up. I say, I'm dying and I needed you to know that I love you. He stands up, ready to help. This man is still half asleep. He does not have a working nose, and it is dark. He does not know the horrors in the next room. He shines a phone light. There is a trail. I am whiter than I already am. Translucent. I look like literal death has come to take me away. He tries to help me to my feet. I am too weak for I am dying. I tell him, so he goes to the bathroom and I am fading out of consciousness. I am seeing the light. It is important to note that I am still shitting. I have been this whole time. Oh no. He's panicking. He calls out for his parents and his mom tells him that it can't be that bad. Why do I need to go to the hospital? She peers into the room. I am naked and covered in fluids. The bathroom looks like a bomb went off. She asks no further questions. My partner helps me get dressed. We walk across the house and through the garage. I am still shitting. Oh no. We make it to the car. I have a towel under me and it does not matter. For the ride over, I kept apologizing. All the windows were down and that didn't matter either. We make it to the hospital. They gave me meds to stop shitting myself and some anti-nausea to stop the puking. They give me IV fluids because of the dehydration. The doctors want me to get a CAT scan. It doesn't tell us anything about my stomach. But they did find something during the scan. The doctor walks in. Did you know you have a hip tumor? I did not. That's it? Yeah, that's it. So why was she sitting herself? I'm assuming it wasn't. Was it really because of the hip tumor? Or were they really just? Oh my god! You think food poisoning? Damn, I didn't realize it could be that bad. Oh. Pizza Hut almost killed you and simultaneously saved your life. Yes, it did. Wow. To be fair, that kind of humiliation, I better have a hip tumor. Because I need people to forget about the real reason we were there immediately. Nothing, and I mean nothing and no force on this planet would have made me exit that bathroom. Oh my god. Oh man, it stopped. No, it was from the pizza. To be fair, that is way past the normal level of food poisoning. Yeah, that's crazy. I failed to see the connection, but they found something at least. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Super bad food poisoning. Dysentery is the worst way to go. Oh, man, is that what that's considered technically? Hold on, dysentery definition. Yeah, just an infection of the intestines that causes severe diarrhea with blood and mucus. Oh, yeah, that's what that is. Wow. Yeah, that's food poisoning. Just surprised that no one else got it. Wow. Yeah, dysentery is just where you essentially shit yourself to death. Holy crap. Me sitting here having just gotten Pizza Hut ordered. Oh no, dude. Well, hopefully you don't shit yourself. Hopefully you don't get dysentery, man. When he turns off the lights, smacks my butt and says, damn, that fat ass, but it's actually my stomach. Oh no! The couch instantly. That's a fight. Oh my god. When I was in 2nd grade, I was jealous my sister had glasses, so I pretended that I couldn't see so I could get glasses too. During the appointment, I just kept saying it was blurry and then not blurry, and the doctor could not figure out what was wrong with me. He then referred us to a specialist 3 hours away, and it was at this lady's own house with all of these different colored lenses to try. I was so deep into my lie, I had no idea what to do, so I just picked one and ended up having sepia-colored lens glasses. I literally never wore them, and my parents still don't know who was lying to this day. A few years ago, my mom brought it up and was like, remember when we had to go to that weird eye specialist? That was crazy. Yes, that was crazy. I swear to God, kids are fucking stupid and want attention. They are, dude. It's like, kids are so similar to dogs, bro. When you give one attention, the other one wants it, and they do dumb shit. Oh, God. You have to do the same thing. That's like if I brush Shiva's teeth, Taz cannot wait. He is trembling. He wants his teeth brushed so bad. It is like, it's insane, dude. It's insane. It's like that for anything. If I do it first to Shiva, I'm like, okay, but you gotta fucking wait, bro. When my sister calls me saying her man put hands on her, and I pulled up within minutes, and she was standing on her lawn bleeding. The look on her man's face when he watched me grab a drive shaft out of the bed of my truck, and he took off running, screaming for someone to call the cops. My sister's face as he screamed, and I said, I thought you wanted to fight a girl. Oh, W, sister. W fucking sister, bro. I like how they're saying, man, I thought they was gonna go somewhere else. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's a good sister right there. Yeah, what's a drive shaft look like? It's a fucking golf club, isn't it? Oh no, it's not. It is a like car part. It's a fucking car part. That's a drive shaft? That part in the car. Yeah, I would fucking run too if I saw somebody pick that up ready to swing it at me. Oh my fuck. W, sister. She had to have been strong as shit. That adrenaline was pumping. That is insane. Wow. So one of the comments, I stood up and applauded. I had to look up a drive shaft. It was, wow, all my respect to you. The search being what's a drive shaft. Fuck. Just sent me over the edge. I can't speak. Oh my God. It's giving call an ambulance, but not for me. Wow. Honestly, in my head, I was thinking motorcycle drive shaft because it's still got the pumpkin on it. So you know, you could possibly wield it like a warhammer. They're like over 6 feet. Oh my God. Average weight of a drive shaft. If it's steel, it's generally around 20 pounds. Okay, well, it's a little lighter than I expected. If it's aluminum, it's around 13 pounds. If it's carbon fiber, it's around 23 pounds. So it can be up to 80 pounds though. Oh, this one's just fucking lying to me then. Oh, it's the Google AI fucking reader, that's why. Fuck the fucking AI shit. All right, here we go. We got another one. This one's gonna be long. The top comment saying crying and throwing up has so concerned. That one time I started going out with a guy and realized I was actually in love. I then wrote him cutesy love letters declaring my love and how excited I am for the future. We go out to eat at a Longhorn Steakhouse for Valentine's Day. We sit in the car afterwards. I give him the letter. Tears start to form in my eyes. My heart is racing. I see sweat beginning to form on his forehead. It's dead silent. I don't know what to think or how he will react, but he abruptly gets out of the car. Aw. He closes the car door. I begin to wonder how bad my writing skills are and if I should have waited longer to give him the letter. Then I hear the sound of vomiting from outside. Aww. This man proceeds to vomit for the next 15 minutes. He takes a break in between throwing up to come to the window. He tells me how touching the letter is and then vomits again. At last, it's over. He gets in the car. We go to leave the steakhouse and get medicine. The car proceeds to jolt up in the air and we run over his projected steak and meal on the ground. He tells me he loves me and how we have to get married now. Bro literally threw up when I told him I loved him. And that basically sums up my love life. We're fiancés now. What the fuck? Reader disclaimer. Disclaimer, he told me afterwards he was just really excited and nervous. Oh, damn, that's some insane anxiety, dude. Oh, that's funny. If that's not true love, then I don't know what is. Oh, man. Bro literally fought food poisoning to reassure them he loved him. Aw, poor guy. I feel bad for him now. One time I was walking back from a party alone and saw a fire in the front yard of a frat house. I walked up and they were all standing in a circle around the fire. So I joined the circle and didn't say anything. It was only frat brothers. All 100 members were required to guard their homecoming float in the front yard all night so no other frat ruined it. They didn't notice me until 5 minutes later. I didn't know what to tell them when they asked why I was there. So I showed them my arson bracelet and said I liked fire. They became really afraid of me and thought I was going to burn their house. One guy said he was going to be hungry, staying outside all night, and all they had in the house was frozen cookie dough. Yeah, that sounds like a frat house, dude. I told him to just go bake the cookies. He said he didn't know how. I told him he was an idiot and to just put them in the oven. He said, "Why don't you do it?" I said I would make them if they gave me some. So 2 grown men escorted me into the house and they made a pledge sit in a chair and make sure I didn't burn the house down. I started baking over 200 chocolate chip cookies. Anytime a brother entered the kitchen and asked who I was, the pledge would say, "That's Emma," then yell at them if they were rude to me. I started taking the cookies out to cool. One brother walked in and tried to take one. The frat president told him not to take one until I said they were allowed. A single file line of 50 frat brothers formed in the kitchen while I folded paper towels and gave each of them a fresh baked cookie. Eventually the pledge said he felt bad and that I could go back outside. I took 4 plates of chocolate chip cookies out to the fire of almost 100 frat brothers. I asked if anyone wanted a cookie. I had almost 100 college-aged boys shouting, "Emma, may I have a cookie?" at 2 a.m. on a random Thursday, all because I was cold on my walk home. Honestly, with frat brothers, that could have ended so bad. This is literally the best case scenario, and I love that for her. Oh my god, that's funny. You showed them an arson bracelet, and they let you control their oven. Who's that? That's Emma. She likes fire. Snow White and the 100 frat brothers. A stranger approaches you and admits to being an arsonist. You ask them to bake cookies in your house. She saw the frat house and made it a frat home. You became house mother. I honestly love how all the people involved in this story have like 0 survival instinct. She's not a stepmom. She's a mom that stepped up. Emma the Cookie Fairy, we summoned her with the fire. The feeling of immense power I would get from having 100 frat boys politely ask me for cookies. about the arson bracelet too. Is that something that is it a legal thing? I'm assuming it's like an Etsy thing. I don't know. I can Google it. Arson bracelet. Oh, it's just like a little bracelet that says arson on it. It's literally a little beaded handcrafted bracelet that just says arson on it that you get off like Etsy or you make yourself. That's hilarious. That is exactly what I thought it was gonna be. Oh man, it is sold on Etsy. I fucking knew it, man. My face when I was 11. It was the 4th of July, and I was at my grandparents' house in Oklahoma. I wanted to help my grandma make cookies, but she told me to go outside and play before dark. We got another cookie story. Back-to-back cookie stories. My face because I was upset I couldn't help, so I went outside with my brother to ride our bikes. He suggested we go to the county road where we weren't supposed to even go on, but I was upset, so I went. My face when we went about a quarter mile to this massively steep hill that was probably at roughly a 45-degree angle and scary as hell. Oh, my face when he dares me to go down it on my bike. I didn't want him to make fun of me even though I was scared shitless. To make me less scared, he went first to show me it wasn't scary and rides off into the motherfucking sunset. My face when I am alone now, so I say fuck it and go down. Not even 5 seconds go by before I hit the front brake on accident and flung myself over my handlebars since I'd gained so much speed in such a short amount of time. The entire road is pure gravel and rocks, by the way. Ooh. My face after I passed out for maybe a minute. Don't know how long, really. I was still alone because my brother just decided to journey off. Confused after waking up, I realize I'm in the middle of the road and have no idea what happened. I see my bike broken in half in the ditch, like 20 feet away. I realize I must have fallen down the entire length of the hill. Oh no. My face when I felt dazed and looked down and literally all I could see was blood. I was wearing shorts and a tank top. I start freaking out a bit because I've never seen so much blood before. I felt fine, so I was really confused. It was adrenaline. My face when I decided to stand up, since I'm literally in the middle of the road still alone. As soon as I see my right arm to try and push myself off the ground, it literally snaps in half. Like literally in half. I heard the crack. I saw the bone try and break through the skin. Oh God. Bro, my face when I started screaming so loud for my brother because I had no idea where he was. I fell back to the ground clutching my spaghetti noodle of an arm because it was dangling around at this point. It hurt so bad I couldn't stand up at all, so I just kept screaming until nearly 2 minutes later my brother finally showed back up. His face when he sees me covered head to toe in blood and freaks out, so he rides his bike back to the house immediately without so much as helping me off the road first. I'm sobbing and crying and in pain in the middle of the road for maybe 5 minutes when I hear a truck. Zero survival instincts from that guy, the brother, what the fuck? My face when I think the truck is my grandparents coming to rescue me, but it wasn't. Keep in mind the spot I'm sitting at is around a corner, so this truck did not see me as he comes flying around it speeding. My life flashes before my eyes again, and he narrowly misses me and then had the audacity to honk at me. A child soaked in blood and crying helplessly alone in the middle of the fucking road and kept driving away, not even bothering to pull over and call an ambulance. My face when I see the neighbor's very aggressive pit bull mix who hates kids staring at me from a few yards away menacingly. Oh no. My face when he started attacking me. At this point, I accepted my fate. I'd already watched my arm snap in half and almost got flattened by a truck, so now I'm flailing around with a dog attacking me while I'm already a screaming mess. Oh my God. My grandparents' face when they come and find me and have to tackle the dog away because he had my broken arm in his mouth tugging at it. They have to carry me to the end of the car. They start driving to the hospital, but at the speed of a snail because they didn't want to hit bumps and hurt me more. I was literally having to hold my arm to keep it from flailing around like a noodle. At this point, I see my reflection in the window and see the gashes all over my face and realize I was covered in blood like everywhere and I couldn't stop crying. My face when I realized I passed out again before we got to the hospital. When I woke up, I was surrounded by nurses and doctors cleaning literal rocks from the gashes all over me. They told me I broke my arm completely in half and I would need surgery to be able to set it and rod it. My face when they also told me I broke my nose and fractured my left wrist too, so I had surgery for the first time at 11. Woke up to both my arms were in casts. Face wrapped in bandages, stitches on most of my gashes. I could not move. Bro, Grandma warned them! My My face when the doctor tells me I wouldn't ever be able to play softball again. Aw, without physical therapy, which we couldn't exactly afford. My dreams were crushed. Doctor's face when I started violently coughing up blood and gravel. Oh god, they thought I had some sort of internal bleeding, but no. I just swallowed so much of the blood from my nose bleeding and biting my tongue that I was throwing it back up. I had also swallowed a good amount of dirt and gravel and swear I tasted it for weeks after. Ew. My face when my parents drove 3 hours to come see me, and the first thing they decided to do was be mad at me for going down the hill in the first place. Didn't even get a hug or a thank God you're okay since you just went through like 3 different near-death experiences in 5 minutes. I hate it here. Oh my god. That's insane. That's insane. What are you doing? There you go. That's what I thought. You guys want to see cat? You want to see kitty? You want to see my pussy? Alright guys, thanks for watching. If you want to see more stuff like this, make sure to subscribe to the video and obviously leave a thumbs up. Comment down below what your favorite one was. If you want to see more stuff like this, there's so much Pepe videos. I would be more than happy to do another one of these if you're interested in it. But yeah, that's it. I appreciate you guys. Don't forget to check out merch if you're interested. There's still some leftover stuff from Black Friday merch. It is gone until it's gone. We're not doing any set date or anything for that. So once the sizes are gone and stuff like that, it'll be gone. But yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to join Discord, all that good shit. Bye-bye. Hey, it's me again. I'm just here stopping by to remind you to make sure you join the Discord so you can get YouTube video notifications and all that good stuff for when I do merch drops and yeah, all that shit.